Welcome to Big Finish, presented by Knob Creek, and ladies and gentlemen of the hockey universe, we have the NHL Stanley Cup champion, the Blackhawks, joined by Ryan Nanny and Travis Hughes. They're not on the Blackhawks, but we're here to talk about our new champion. So we'll start with you, Ryan. Are you ready to tear your groin in the name of NHL accuracy to really explain what the Lightning went through?
To really pre-tear it and show you how hard it is to do anything, much less play in a Stanley Cup final with a torn groin? Yeah, no, what Ben Bishop was able to do, you know, despite the Lightning losing this series ultimately, stopped a lot of tough shots for them and did, I think, the best he could considering the condition he ended up being in.
Yeah, we all knew he was injured, right? I mean, John Cooper tried to sell it as if he wasn't injured, but he was clearly injured, and we all knew it. And groin pull sounds about, or groin tear. Groin tear sounds about right. Given how much it looked like he was struggling to get off the ice at times. He would go down awkwardly. Knew it was a leg injury or some sort of lower body injury, but groin tear is pretty serious.
Yes.
And but all things considered, he played pretty well.
Pretty impressive, all things considered. But let's focus on the positive. The Blackhawks, an amazing run through the playoffs, of course, starting with Nashville, Minnesota, Anaheim, and then finishing off with Tampa. What do you think defines their run? Were there any big adjustments that you said, all right, now they're clearly operating on a new plane, or is it just patience with knowing that they had so many good players?
Yeah, I mean, I think they know what they have,
right?
And they've obviously been here a million times before, and they know what they have, and they never really get out of sorts. They come into every game kind of the same way, whether you're down to Anaheim in the Western Conference Final.
And particularly impressive with those overtime games.
Yeah, especially early in the series, in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, they had a couple of really long overtime games against Nashville. And then, in the Western Conference Final, you go down and you have to win a Game 7 on the road, and they were able to do that. And remarkable run as we've come to expect from the Blackhawks.
Anything defining Tampa and their sort of first foray this far with this group of guys? An expected run for you? How will this define Tampa moving forward?
Well, the odds for next season are already out, and they're only at 12-1, which I think I'm going to go throw my whole paycheck on that. Because, I mean, they are a very young team.
Yes.
And they're only going to get better. And, they hung with the Blackhawks, who were, without some injuries,
to go to New York and take a Game 7.
No, they kept it so close. I mean, 5 one-goal games. First time that's happened in the Stanley Cup since 63-64.
Yeah.
And the shot differential in this series was 7. And like that, you just look at this. You look at the stats behind the series, and you say, "Yep, Chicago was probably the better team." But Tampa really gave them quite a series, I think. Overall.
Yeah, and you look at the rest of the playoffs as well. In Tampa Bay, they were able to beat Carey Price, who's probably the best goalie in hockey this season, and Henrik Lundqvist. So
not so bad.
Not exactly a bad run, and their average age is like 23. So they're
same with us.
On the road.
Same with us.
This is true. All right, let's get into the best goals from Game 6. Travis, goal number 1.
So this is the cup clinching goal for the Blackhawks here in the second period of Game 6. And Duncan Keith kind of just putting the exclamation point on his unanimous Conn Smythe Trophy victory. And he just absolutely embarrasses Cedric Paquette.
His own rebound.
Yeah, he comes in, gets his own rebound, dances around Cedric Paquette. And really, though, this shows a lot of the Blackhawks' strength. They come in through the neutral zone with a ton of speed. The Lightning would love to have a line change here. And the Blackhawks just don't let them. They come through the neutral zone with such speed, and the transition game is crazy.
Relentless descent upon the goal.
Yeah, and then they attack the blue line, and the Lightning just can't get off the ice, and they're tired, and that's how a guy like Duncan Keith can simply dance around a defenseman like that.
That's how you have a bad time.
Just a great goal by the Conn Smythe Trophy winner.
Absolutely. All right, goal number 2.
So Patrick Kane only had 1 goal coming into Game 6, and that was kind of a storyline that the Blackhawks were winning despite that. And this is a beautiful pass from Brad Richards here, and this is the one that really sealed the deal and sealed the cup for the Blackhawks. Late in the third period, Brad Richards fakes the shot. It looks like he's going to take the shot, and you have one defenseman there to beat, and 2-on-1 down low like that, you're probably going to score most times, and Patrick Kane certainly did not miss.
Didn't think twice. I don't even know if he thought once about that. It just went in.
He had a rough go of things in this series in terms of goal scoring, but he's one of the most dangerous players in hockey, and if you're going to lose him behind the defense like that, he's going to make you pay every single time.
I like that Patrick Kane, Mr. Danger, has a mullet. I like that combo.
It is hockey. So.
That is very true. All right, raise your glass. Duncan Keith, goal of the night. Big finish of the night.
Yep.
Yes?
Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, Conn Smythe Trophy winner. That's the game-winning goal in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final.
Yes.
And I think he had 7 shots on goal in the night, which is like half of what the Lightning had.
Aggressive. So yes, no, it's a well-earned. So I guess then raise your glass if we're going with Kaner.
We are.
As they say. There it is. Big finish.
And we're going with Brad Richards. No look in his old team.
Spicy.
That's just mean.
That's so nice. Mean. Yeah, it is. All right, thank you for watching Big Finish, presented by Knob Creek, voted Best Bourbon 2015. Thanks for watching all Stanley Cup playoffs long. We'll see you soon.